Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, and welcome to the Mighty Quest for Epic Loot, a strangely named game which I probably got wrong, but it doesn't matter. My name is Andre, and I am indeed a member of Dievax, and I'll be helping you out with learning the do's and don'ts of this game, which I don't really know myself. This playthrough I'm going to do today is going to be split into two parts, just like the two parts of the game. Now, the game itself is a game for trolls, which I think is quite clever. You build your own castle, you go to others, you break into their castles, steal their loot, whereas other people can break into yours and steal your loot. So the two things we're going to go through today are attacking other people's castles and defending your own, which both of them I'm not too good at, so you're just going to have to bear with me. Now, right now you've got all your tabs. This is my skill tabs, and using this I can say this chain lightning here, I can pull that down and equip it to something in my hotbar, and this is the first thing I'm going to go through because I still have no idea. Now, unlike other people, like say Jasper and Andrew, they're really good at the games which they play, but I haven't really played this much, so you're just going to have to bear with me. Alright, now the different castles around you on the interface is actually pretty good, and of course you're on the attack bit, so what we're going to do is we're going to pick a low level castle, something which I'm probably not going to get myself killed doing. So we'll go for level 3 Puppet Masters. Now you just click attack, and then you wait for a screen to load. Now, even though this goes on for a little while, well, it didn't really do for this thing, this is kind of where you sort out your inventory, the things you've got, your numbers, and it's a point and click game. I've chosen the mage because it's my kind of thing, and if you...
Pathetic excuse for a castle will soon be rubble.
if you listen to him, what they say is actually really quite funny. Now let's go in, and the attack interface is really good. So this is your average. Now, of course, this is kind of low level, so it's quite easy for me to, as you can see, destroy these. Now you pick up gold and different things as you go through, and you can equip different things in your inventory. So let's try some. Now these, you want to get out of the way because you'll have traps set by other people. Now we're going to move back here, and we're going to try the lightning strike. That wasn't that bad, was it? Let's see what unholy thing is. You can snare them. Right, that's pretty cool. Sorry, I'm learning this just as much as you are. So as we go through the game, as you can see, the path moves for you, and it's quite good. It's for a point and click, and the graphics are very good indeed. Also, I do love the storyline. They're very well done. And the yelling, the spells, and just the sound effects are probably what makes this game so good, in my opinion. So I'll just pick up some life force. Now, you get little items here, like capes and things, which you can equip into your inventory. And you use the arrow keys to change the angle of the screen, and as I've said probably 5 times now, it is a point and click. So here we go, enemies, tap and click. It's not that hard, but this is a low level. But in theory, I could go and attack any castle. It would take me time, but eventually I could win against it, because I could just keep battling away at the higher level things. The music is very good. Anyway, we've got a map up here, which we don't know much about, so we're going to go right first, which might lead me to the equal way, but it's good to get. Alright, here we go. Itsy bitsy. Let's try lightning. Wow, that was effective. I do like the animation for this. Alright, so let's go around. Let's try out the next bit. Oh, something big. I'm just, as you can probably tell by now, my kind of way to go through games is to click randomly and smash random buttons and hope for the best, especially ones I'm not sure how to play, as you'll probably get when I go through Minecraft finally with the other guys, if I can figure out how I'm going to get that to work. Alright, I think we have some itsy bitsies down there. So you can kind of get the feel of the game from this kind of point of view, can't you? The way it works, the kind of the same things, but for people's castles, this was obviously a tutorial based castle, they build them differently, so of course people do them a lot better than I do, so you will have that player touch, but it has to be passable. And let's see if I can show you some bits. So here we go. It's quite a lot of them. But yeah, there are things which you can get money through and you have to place down, but I'll go through that later in the other tutorial bits. So I'll go through a couple levels on these depending how long we are, and then from there we can move on to the other things. I'm not doing that badly, are we? See, mages are always what I go through, I like the whole thing. I have a feeling that they spawn here until I get rid of these, or something along those lines, which is probably quite a good idea. There we go. All of them are, well, deceased. Well, more deceased than they were. I think I've got to go around here, so just turn the screen around. Oh, and I think we've done it. Oh, yes! Victory! And see, this is where you'll get the spoils of the people's castle you've stolen. See? And what you do is, this is the crystal, life crystal, not really sure about this, but you just go up your steps, and then we go and we see how he's done. So you can get the feel of how the attacking goes, depending on which class you choose, say range, soldier, mage, varies on the different attacks you can do. I like rage, but as you can see he's probably a bit OP for the thing I went for. So what I think we'll do is we'll go through another attack and then I'll show you through a defence. So I've just done a level 3, Puppet Masters I think I just did, which was pretty good. So I think we'll do another level 3, One-Eyed Giants. So this would happen with your friends. Your friends' castles would be here, and then you click on them and you can attack them. So we'll go for One-Eyed Giants. I do actually quite like the loading speed on this, it's not that bad. So of course we're in the lobby where you can, I'm not sure whether you can play other people, but this is an open beta, and the way they do it quite well is very good. Right, so we have frogs here. These are, just wasted a spell. These are quite low level enemies, so shouldn't really waste lightning, but as you can see there's so many different ways of trapping and things you can place. It's very well done. And kill these.
Rather not.
Barrels. Anyway, I'm sorry if I'm repeating myself, I do have a tendency to do that.
Garments were not designed.
Oh, my inventory is full. So I'm not really sure, I can't remember how to open up my inventory. So we'll have a look at this if we can. These are my quest objectives. Turning my screen. So I should be able to figure out these things, but I'm not sure that I can do it yet. My physique prevents me from carrying. Alright then, I think this will have to do for now. I'm just going to hit random keys. Nah. Right, what we'll do is we'll go without that. I've got most of the stuff you can get from here anyway. So we'll go through here. Now these, you get all sorts of traps, and I just walk straight into it, which you have to of course avoid, and as the higher level you get, the harder they will get. But especially the hamster wheel ones are quite frightful. I'm able to carry more.
I have reached maximum capacity.
Yeah, we get it. Alright, see, so, like, and you just maneuver around them, and it's really a clever little game, I think. And it is free on the Steam store, so get it. I would rate this one. Well, actually, I'll tell you at the end. I think that's probably a better thing to do. So, of course, you've got big snotters and lower ones and all sorts, and la-di-da-di-da.
I'll just leave that there.
No, we'll just leave that there indeed. My inventory is full. Right, on we go through the tower. I just love the spells and the noise they make. I think the sound pack is probably one of the best things about this game. Right click. There we go. So right click to cast your secondary spell, first click, and then you press your different keys, like your 1, 2, 3, what's equipped down here, to use your different ones, and you can use your health potions and whatever. So this is going to be difficult. Oh, perhaps not. Size generally doesn't determine power, I would guess.
Delicious satisfaction.
Alright, move out the way of that. And look, we've reached another door. Blast that one down.
I have pressing business.
And we won again. Look at that. So you can see as it changes throughout different castles, you get the same idea. You've got the whole kind of defeat the castle thing and other people, but the traps will differ, as will the enemies, as the higher you go up through the game. And it will tell you if you are attacking a too high level castle. If you say you're a level 5 and you go for a level 9, it will let you know. But it is possible to do that, I would think. So one of the things good about this game is the fact that it doesn't really matter what level you are, you can still hack away at it and beat it. Right then, so this will be our final attack, and we'll move on to a bit of the defence now. So of course our reward, and this will happen when you attack other people's. You will take their money and they will take yours. So if you're someone who doesn't really like your stuff being stolen by other players, I wouldn't recommend this game. But I definitely would recommend it to someone who likes the kind of going against other people, getting it away, because it is all kind of fun. And there is a limit to how many times your castle can be attacked. It can be attacked once a day. A bad thing about the open beta is that as soon as you go on the online world and your castle hasn't been attacked, it will be by someone. And once that's happened, it's locked. The chests are locked for the rest of the day. And that means it's quite hard to find other people who haven't been attacked yet, but that's one of the only downsides. So move on to the defence now, and this will take you to your castle. Now I'm not really sure how to zoom in, so you'll have to bear with my horrible kind of ideas. Like, this is the pause menu, sorry, I'm kind of learning just as you are. Now as you can see, you've got my castle here, and you've got mines and all sorts, and you da-di-da-di-da. Now, there we go, if I go 4, can I not zoom in? Maybe if I use the slider, there we go, slider. Slider is zoom in, which of course I'm using a laptop mousepad, so that's going to be quite hard. Alright, we'll just do it a little bit. There. Perfect. That's a bit too much. Sorry about this. Alright, hit. Wow. Why? Alright, we'll just have to go with something like this then for now. But as you can see, here is where my chests are, and this is the entrance. Now because I have a low level thing, it kind of isn't that good. Now in these slots here, which I will zoom in to show you, these slots here, back here, are where you put your blacksmith and your potions and your shops, and that's how you open up these tabs. Your emporiums, your shopping, your summoning portals and all sorts. You place them here, and this is how you can use them. Without a blacksmith, you're not able to build yourself, say, more weapons like I would be able to now, as you can see. And of course this is, I can access my inventory and equip this and la-di-da and get rid of this, and you can sell stuff. So let's see, because this is very good. You can figure out what's better to wear, what's better to equip, la-di-da-di-da. So we'll take you and shiv you, yeah, and you can sell things as well. So you've got things from high level. I've got gloves equipped, so we'll equip some more. Oh, could not complete your request. Whoopty daisy. Oh, it appears we've just been locked out my defence. Oh, got a notification. You've entered the league's competition, but not yet ranked. So you can see the kind of way it works if you think about it, you know, sorts of things. And then we'll go back here and figure stuff out. So blacksmith, and the inventory thing is quite good. And of course you start off with your generic things and your wizard, but you can edit them. So we'll change that, switch that around. What about you? Magical armor, physical armor, magical armor, la-di-da. You can see how this goes. So what we'll do is we'll stick you there. Quite hot you. Alright, so sorry if this is a bit boring, but I'm going through my inventory and you see what I'm doing. And the whole way this kind of stuff works. Bone staff, if equipped. What does it tell me? 9 damage per second. Now we'll get rid of this. But the different things you equip can give you different things. So, like, of course, the magic-y stuff and the different spells, like you saw from the first menu when I edited the things I had. So, sorry if you can hear the clicking. Move your hands and move your items. I'm a bit of an inventory freak. I like it all to be in kind of perfect position, but you can get more tabs, but it does cost you 200 of the emeralds, and that's kind of where the buying element comes in, as you do with most games. So with your blacksmith, you can make yourself better armor, make yourself better jewels, and you can buy back stuff you've already made or you've already sold from here. So of course I could get myself better staffs, and it tells you what it would do for you if equipped. So plus mana, plus lightning damage, which probably be best to get this, but I'm going to save up my money for now. Then, from my emporium here, you can go from your potions, and you can breathe through different ones, your gold boost, your magic boost, and make minor health potions. It will help you out, as will the other stuff. So all I need to do is get different things and place them in here. So we'll zoom out. Rightio, so you can see this is where people will come in, and what I do is I can buy defences to place here. So I can go into my shop, and I can go down and I can buy animals and armors and things which will spawn here, which we kind of get from here. So we get the architect office, and this will tell me the things I need to get and the stuff I need to buy from the levels I can get. So I can even build myself more rooms and more corridors and place them here and make this a lot harder to get, so I can construct. This is where you get your gold from. Your gold will slowly get up from things like this, your gold and your life force, which you have to have. People can break these, but this is what's currently mining my gold right now. So these are the things that you can get, and you can upgrade things and so on and so forth. And you kind of get where you're going with the whole defense thing. So what we'll do is we'll leave the defense tab now. So of course those are my chests. This is where you go in, this is where you attack my enemies, this is where you get my life force, and that's where you'll finish it. And these are all my blacksmiths and things which open up these tabs, so it's quite cleverly run. So we'll go back to attack. So now that we've done this, you kind of get the idea of the game. And I always get this wrong, it's either the epic quest for mighty loot or mighty quest for epic loot, but it doesn't matter, you get the idea. In my point of view, it's a very good game. It's the kind of thing I like. The whole view, the menus, the way you can attack and then be attacked, it's really quite a clever idea. So even though I'm on the newbie levels here and things you've got to do, you can see. In my personal view, I'll give it a 8 out of 10 rating kind of thing. Because for my playthrough I think it's very good. It's a nice game, but there are a couple of things it will work on, but after all it is an open beta. So of course attacking, you get the way you can do it, change your class and different things like that, and your defense. So there you go. For Gyrovex I've given, well Gyrovex doesn't really matter, I've given you the kind of idea you'd expect from the Mighty Quest for epic loot. Would you get it? Would you not? Who knows? And later on I'll do more playthroughs of this. You'll see what happens as I go through my levels, as I challenge other players, and as my castle is challenged by them. Because of course it's a two-way thing. Thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.